friends, my name is Sandeep Singh from Brampton Immigration Consultancy. As we have discussed before as well, there was a webinar done by the Canadian Consulate in India yesterday, 23rd July. I'm really thankful to them to conduct such an amazing webinar. The webinar helped many students. They resolved many issues as well, many questions as well. So I'm going to discuss few major points that were discussed during those webinars, and there was a question session, and a few of the questions were answered by the Canadian Consulate representative. I would rather suggest that Canadian Consulate should do these types of webinars on a regular basis. So the major points that came up was that stage 1, stage 2 program that has been introduced by the Canadian government is in process, and the people who are applying for September session, for the fall session, they will be getting replies before September, and without answering the timeline, the representative did say that it may take up to 6 weeks from now, but she said that they are going to try to answer all the files. They are going to act on all the files before September, for September batch. The second question that came up, and it's really important, was that what will happen to those who have applied in March and their offer letters has expired, and what about those students? So for those students, the Canadian Consulate has recommended that they should get a deferred letter from the college and submit it to the Canadian Embassy, because if you are still applying for the previous session that has already passed away, the processing will not happen. The third thing that's also important is that, let's say that I am a student and I apply in a Canadian Embassy and my file is incomplete. So Canadian Consulate representative very clearly said that they are going to try not to refuse files if the files are incomplete, and they are going to give chances to the applicant to submit the incomplete documentation. Fourthly, and the most important thing that has created a debate in immigration industry it's been a topic of debate from last few months, whether the DUOLINGO is being accepted by the Canadian Consulate or not. So Canadian Embassy is not accepting DUOLINGO, although educational institutes will be accepting DUOLINGO. You can submit the file, and as per the Canadian Consulate, as she answered in the previous question, that incomplete files will not be rejected. So that means you can get the letter of acceptance, apply, and if you, due to COVID, you're unable to submit IELTS, you can submit the IELTS on a later stage. So, or other documents as well. So the incomplete files, as she said, will not be refused, and we can submit the documents on the later stage. So this is important. You can call us at 437-993-0000 for more information. Good luck to those who are thinking to apply for September session. We are helping many students to apply for September session. PTE, IELTS and TOEFL will be accepted. So she very clearly said that DUOLINGO will not get accepted, but PTE, TOEFL and IELTS is accepted. So if you have any questions regarding the immigration, please feel free to contact us. As per this is the biggest news of the day, that DUOLINGO is not accepted by Canadian immigration. Yes, you can get admissions by the college on the basis of DUOLINGO, but for visa to process, you will need one of the three that I mentioned.